and he was crushed, and the Persians swallow up his empire. So Trump is a great destroyer of empire at the moment, but the empire he's destroying is United States. So yeah, in that way. So I'm assuming the guy was talking ironically. But bless Trump. Keep doing the good job you're doing.
Well, on that note, Carl, man, I want to thank you for joining me. I know you got some things to do. We're gonna hook up shortly. And please don't forget me. And when I sent you the little message, please don't forget me on that one. Everybody listen, I want to thank Carl. As always, Carl hits it out the park every single time he's on the platform. As he often says, Carl, you say, we're going to be here, we're going to laugh about it, and we're going to talk about it. What do you have to say before we go off the air?
That's what we will be doing for a long time. We're going to be here throughout the long imperial decline of the United States, and I will enjoy it, and I will laugh it with you every step of the way.
All right, my friend, be safe and be blessed, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Everybody, I want to thank you for giving me your time, because time is the most precious commodity, because it's an unrenewable asset. So I hope the time that you spent with me was worth it, and you got an equal or greater payoff for spending this hour and a half with us, okay? On that note, I want to say to you all, do right by others, not because there's some material gain or some accolades to be had, but do right by others because it's the right, the humane, and the godly thing to do. Because even when no one else is watching you, remember that God Almighty is watching you. As my late, great, and beautiful and wonderful mother would always say, God sits high on the throne, but he looks low on the actions of man. Know that I love each and every one of you who loves truth, freedom, justice, and equality, but know that the love that I have for you will always pale in comparison to the love that God has for you. Until we next speak again, stay strong, stay true, but above all things, remember this one thing, to stay righteous. Hey, mama, your baby boy loves you more than life. Deuces, everybody. We're out of here. Peace.
Choosing to by wearing whatever chain or hat they want to wear. I don't know, man. It's a crazy situation. But again, they got you. I like to think they got me, having their backs in. And we're going to keep going, dude. We're not going to stop.
That's right. Man, thank you again, Greg, for joining me, man. I mean, as always, you hit it out the park. This is my guy, everybody. Greg is my guy. And I'm telling you, Greg was, I have to say this, Greg, I got to give you your props, man. I remember when I had 2 subscribers. Listen, everybody, listen to me good. I had 2 subscribers. I just took the chance and contacted Greg, and I said, man, I need you just to explain. It's just sure, man. Greg contacted me back within an hour. Man, let's do it. Let's just set it up. So I got to give you your roles and let the people understand that you did that with 2 subscribers, so that you're really into this. You're not into this for the glory or whatever like this. So I'm going to clap and say thank you, Greg, for what you've done and what you're doing, man. I really appreciate you.
I appreciate you too, but it's not me. You have to believe me, it's not me, man. I really believe that there's something else out. And if I'm willing to talk to anybody, I don't care if they have no subscribers. I don't care who they are. If there's a guy out there who's got something to say and wants to get the message out there, good, let's get it out there. Let's just do it. And everyone here, please share the work. Because I can't really imagine, as I said before, where are people going to hear this stuff? I don't know where. From another insane, is there another person as insane as I am with this stuff? I can't turn it off. You don't know, man. I sleep and I think about this stuff. I wake up and I think about this stuff. I wish I could turn it off, man. I don't have it. I don't drink. I don't drink. I don't do anything. And maybe I need a bad habit. I don't know.
I guess that's why we click, Greg, because I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do any of that stuff also. Man, again, Greg, man, thank you so much, man. I'm going to send you the video in just a few minutes, man.
Yeah, let's get it out there, bro. Thank you for having me.
And thank you for being on. So I'm going to say this, everybody. Thumbs up. Hey, hit the like button. Subscribe, please. We're going to try to bring you more of this stuff. Go check out Greg at traderschoice.net. Also, check out all of his work on Substack. Greg is awesome in the stuff that he does. And because he's awakened me to a lot of the economic situations that are unfolding. And a lot of this stuff Greg said, like 5-10 years ago, and now it's unfolding economically. So you have to give him his roses on this side. And now, closing, I have to say this: do right by others, not because there's some material gain or some accolades or some praise behind it. Do right by others because it's the right, the humane, and the godly thing to do. Because even when no one else is watching you, remember that God Almighty is watching you. As my late, great, and beautiful mother would always say, God sits high on the throne of power, but he looks low. Know that I love each and every one of you who loves truth, but know that the love that I have for you will always pale in comparison to the love that God has for you. Until we next speak again, stay strong, stay true, but above all things, remember to stay righteous, because that's the only thing that's going to get you out of here. Hey, mama, your baby boy loves you more than life. Deuces, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Power. And this is what's driving America's foreign policy. This is what's driving the British foreign policy. This is what's driving NATO mad, because we're in a new paradigm, a new world. And this world that is shaping up is not under the dictates of the West. And this is unacceptable in the mind of the exceptional nations in the exceptional West. And that is why it is leading us closer and closer to war. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me on the most powerful platform for truth anywhere on God's green earth. This is your platform for education, elevation, and edification. This is the Red Pill Diaries. I'm your host, your brother, and your friend, Rashid. And I want to say this from the depth of my heart to the bottom of my soul: do right by others, not because there's some material gain or there's some accolades behind it, but do right by others because it's the right, the humane, and the godly thing to do. Because even when no one else is watching you, God Almighty is watching you. As my late and beautiful and precious mother would always say, God sits high, but he looks low, meaning he sits on the throne of power, but he watches everybody. All right. And know that I love each and every one of you who loves truth, but know that the love that I have for you will always pale in comparison to the love that the true and living God has for you. Until we next speak again, stay strong, stay true, but above all things, remember this: to stay righteous. And I got to say this at the end because my son keeps getting on me because my mother always would call him her baby boy. So, mama, your baby boys, Rashid